What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? So, I'm supposed to have, I don't know if he don't fell asleep, but I'm supposed to have somebody clicking or hitting the link. So, I don't know. So, I'm going to go on there and put it on up here. We're going to do a little reading and whatnot. You awake, Pumpkin? Hey, Pumpkin. Let me get my chat call out the way. Let me go around and get my chat call out the way. What's up, Sonya Davis? Hey, Marietta Jones. Shawty. Hey, Warrior. And the other 13 that is holding on to the window, holding on to the window. Because, honey, if you hold on to that woman's hair, you will surely fall. So when I tell you people are so predictable to it is, like, I just don't get it. But I'm going to play some funny shit. I'm going to let y'all get in here a little bit. I'm going to play some of the funniest shit, honey. Y'all ain't heard. Girl, y'all just don't even understand. This the funniest shit ever. And let me see how I can do it. This ain't my... God, no, this ain't my commentary. Hey, hey. When you say, God knows this ain't my commentary, honey, let me put all my warnings up. Lord knows this ain't mine. Jesus Christ. All the children are confused. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus. That, I ain't gonna even put that girl in that shit. But I know she confused like a motherfucker. Oh, it wasn't even no use to trying to even So let me put up my disclaimers. I even had to put up mental health awareness. Oh, honey, I even had to put up mental health awareness. Let me go and get this bullshit out the way, honey. This motherfucking lady done lost her motherfucking mind. But didn't I say no sooner than I said it? This motherfucking bitch over there, here she go with the motherfucking when they can't battle you, they go to some other shit, right? Then I tell you she gonna resort to pictures and shit like that and calling your names. Honey, that's all this dumb motherfucker can do. Well, baby, we gonna hear in her words how dumb this motherfucker is. Oh, oh my gosh, honey. I was at work. Oh, Jesus. I felt so bad for the people over there. I'm like, you got to be motherfucking kidding me, huh? You got to be motherfucking kidding me. Let me tell you something, bitch. With your dumb motherfucking ass. Now, you done sat your motherfucking ass up there. And now you want to cry and be the motherfucking victim. Now you want to tell people what names they can call your ass and shit when you can call motherfuckers anything else. You call motherfuckers stupid. Stop telling motherfucking lies, bitch. Your whole motherfuckers are just a bunch of motherfucking liars. No wonder you motherfuckers get along so motherfucking well together and band together like motherfucking gorilla glue. No wonder. You some simple motherfuckers. And ain't none of you in that motherfucking group, together or separate, can ever take me out, you stupid motherfuckers. And you know what? I know where this is going. I am tempted in some kind of way. I'm going to end up talking about y'all mamas. I know it's coming. It is not going to be of good taste or whatever, but I think that you motherfuckers would deserve it because it's their fault, along with the people that got them pregnant. So I had to stop right there. I'm going to end up doing it. I know I am, and I know that I'm going to the mountaintop. All right. Because see, here's the thing, right? These motherfuckers don't cross the line with me. So why I can't cross the goddamn line? I ain't got to always be the motherfucking one that's, these motherfuckers take shit too motherfucking. Let me tell you something. I'm going to get y'all to understand something, the difference. Because some of you motherfuckers, and I'm not talking about, I call everybody motherfuckers, but some is good motherfuckers and it's bad ones, okay? If we cool, you a good motherfucker. Okay, there's some that's just bad ones, all right? I don't know what to say about that. Okay. It's probably was in that powder milk or maybe they couldn't, afford some of that. Okay. Maybe they had infamil. I don't know. Okay. But let me tell you something. And I need y'all to understand this. I'm a different, well, I don't think I'm a different type of person because I know too many people who we share similar ways. It's just probably some of you motherfuckers are, different, whatever you don't understand, right? See, this is how this works. And y'all don't know if y'all ain't got it by now, ain't picked it up or whatever. I'm easy to read, all right? I when I'm feeling some kind of way, whatever, you probably can tell it. You will see it on my face. I have friends that'll call me. They'll say, hey, what's up? They'll hear it in my voice. My first liner. They'll say, what's wrong? Like that, right? They just know, they know me. I know them, whatever. Hey, Carla. So, listen, right? So I had somebody ask me, I don't know if they behind or whatever, ask me, just saying that they wish that, Jojo and I wouldn't be, arguing back and forth on these streets or whatever. Here's the thing. I guess they probably behind or whatever, and that's fine. We're not. Okay. See, there are certain things and certain people and certain things somebody can say and do where if you notice, I don't go back and forth. Okay. All right. Because at that point, there is nothing else to go back and forth about. You can keep going, I don't have nothing to say. Because at that point, my mouth don't want to say nothing else. And it ain't about nobody being scared, ain't nobody about picking no fights, picking none of that. Because I ain't scared of a motherfucker out here. I don't wore them all out. Okay. But when you cross the line or when you go to a different area, I don't say no more. I can't do no more talking. There's nothing else for me to say. See, here, this is what happens here. Like if I see you in traffic or whatever, there's, people start shooting at each other. That's just how we do shit here. So we don't do a lot of talking. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else possibly that can be said once you go to a different motherfucking stratosphere. You know what I'm saying? Because you are too far out my range to talk. I can't reach it with my mouth. I ain't got no more words to say that can go travel that far. Ain't nothing else I can put together. Nothing. I don't even have to listen to your lives no more to even hear that you say anything about me. Because the last shit you said has, reached the point where it needs to be. So I don't have to go back and forth with your ass no more. I don't have to do that. When that boy, and I don't mean to bring up his name, when that boy Tyson had said he was looking for me or whatever, instantly, me immediately, I stopped saying anything about him. Even when he would say stuff about me or whatever, I ain't say nothing. I shut those type of situations. See, we compartmentalize our situations here. I don't know how y'all do shit wherever y'all are, but maybe you do things differently. We're a little different down here. We compartmentalize things differently, right? So we don't have to. So that's that is, hey, we leave that in the hands of the Lord or in the hands of whomever or whatever. We just leave that alone. Okay. Now, this itty witty bitch is too dumb to know what to say to cross the line. And when she crossed the motherfucking line, I'll be quiet on her ass too. Okay. Right. Or I just whatever. But this is annoying. Okay, at this point, this is very annoying because I like to argue with people with some type of substance and would know what the fuck they're talking about. And and these people I hear, all of the above, all the people I've named and then others I haven't named, they don't like to play the game the right way. They like to lie and say all kinds of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They have a plan book and shit like that, right? Trust me, ugh, I can't even say I need to say. I can keep a secret. You hear me? When I tell you I can keep a secret. But I'm gonna tell y'all one day. But I can keep a secret. But anyway, that's not even because I say what I want to say. I'm going straight to jail. Hey, these motherfuckers are going to they're going to call the cops. Okay? So I'm not saying shit. I ain't got nothing to say. You say whatever you want to say. All right. So you have to understand, people do things on different levels. These motherfuckers right here play bad guys and cops and robbers and shit like that. Anybody got time for that? Okay. I ain't got nothing to say. Nothing. What's good with it? Purple, purple. What's good with it? So, but anyway. So this motherfucker here. Now, this is the shit I'm talking about. I can't stand. And enough. I'm gonna tell you this, right? And this ain't me wish no bad, but everybody that fucked with me the wrong way, something always happened to them, or something always happened to the loved one, or something like that, real quick, real quick. Now I ain't trying to get into it out here, but real quick. And I said that a long time ago. And my best friend said that. He said everybody that's fucked with you, something done happened to them. All kinds of bullshit. Something happened to somebody. And I've said that. And that ain't me, doing no roots on no motherfucking body and praying over a cup of smoking shit, hoping something happened to your ass. I don't get down like that. Hey, it ain't me. I ain't doing that and shit, okay? Over and over and over. I ain't outside throwing salt all over my shoulder and shit and all that. I ain't doing all of that. It's just, hey, it's karma, the wrath of God, or hey, it is what it is. Just your time or something. So it's never a situation that I got to hell. And I'm the queen of motherfucking payback. Understand that, but hon, I'm telling you, karma and the wrath of God has started working so fast. By the time I get around to getting these people, honey, they be all fucked up. I be like, oh, they be all messed up, worse. They've been being fucked up more worse than anything I can do to them. That motherfucker that was in that goddamn hospital. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say that because towards the end we got, I mean, I do have a heart, right? But I'm telling you, he started losing toes and all kind of shit. And who he had to call? Who? Yours motherfucking truly. Yes. He started losing toes and all kinds of shit. His eyes, he lost his eyesight and every goddamn thing. Yeah. Leave people the fuck alone. But some motherfuckers don't get the goddamn message, right? So I don't worry about it. I leave them in the hands of whoever. hey, hey, and as I, you know what I'm saying, live my life whipping on by, I'm like, ooh, child, you all fucked up. But this motherfucker him done talked about me, talking about I'm stranded in a car, talking just got finished trying to car shame and house shame Dana. Now you hear this motherfucker over there, if this is the truth, because you can't believe nothing these motherfuckers say. Let me tell you something. I'm the only one, and damn near the only one, except with Miss Denise, she done had her friend at her house and stuff like that to support a lot of, some of the stuff she said and to tell her story. So we do know that she got a friend or something, whatever. But these motherfuckers here don't have no references or nothing and shit like them. Get mad at them. I'm trying to prove something. Bitch, I ain't never trying to prove. Now I'm trying to tell a motherfucking story. Don't get mad at me because you ain't got no motherfucking stories to tell. Don't get motherfucking mad at me. Nobody don't. You ain't, got no friends and shit like that. Nobody ain't got no reference shit. You motherfuckers ain't beat up no motherfucking body. Ain't nobody can say you gave them a goddamn quarter. You understand what I'm saying? None of that shit. So don't get mad at me. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I am with these people. Y'all haven't noticed the change in me. Y'all haven't noticed. Listen, but they gonna get nasty, Angie. Yes. Not the nice ones that y'all done had for the past since 2019. Y'all finna get old nasty motherfucker. When I tell you, the shit that I tell your motherfucking ass, I can't tell you on here. I'll have to call you and tell you, cause it ain't gonna be, cause usually it culminates with me threatening your motherfucking life. Anyway, so this motherfucker done talked about me. I just simply left with my lights on in one car. Came in, went in the house, made sure that motherfucker was moved, and then went and got another car and went to work. Okay. Now this motherfucker here done bragged about them motherfucking ragged ass motherfucking kills who got a recall on them as I speak. I'm gonna tell you how I know, because we got one of them motherfuckers out there as a utility car. That ain't no shit that I'd rather try to drive anything except that motherfucker. Uh that's our utility car that we go to get the goddamn groceries in and shit. Okay. And she up there talking about she need a motherfucking new motor. Now, as far as to my understanding, that motherfucker ain't got 100,000 miles on it. And you up there, and you done sashayed your motherfucking ass around, talking about Dana and shit, calling his motherfucking uh car people and shit. And now your motherfucking ass need more. See, that's what I be talking about. And it ain't that I be sitting up there pointing the Miss Silly fingers at the motherfucking TV at people, because that's not what I do. But I'm telling you, it happens just like that. You gonna hear about some toes and shit and fingers missing. Watch, I ain't gonna say nothing. There gonna be some more dead motherfuckers. Watch, and you gonna hear about them. They gonna say, "Ooh, somebody lost their watch." I ain't laughing about it, but I'm just saying that's just how shit goes down. Leave people the fuck alone, cause that's how shit moves in this universe. You don't wish no bad on no motherfucking body. You don't keep fucking with people, whatever. You mind your own motherfucking business. And stop talking motherfucking shit like you got it going on. Knowing goddamn well you ain't got shit going on. Yeah, this motherfucker here done called me every name up under the book. Ain't talking about somebody call people stupid when you just call me stupid. See, that's the crazy shit. You don't come back and call a motherfucker the same shit you complain about they calling you. That's just like you don't when somebody motherfucking dox your ass and you don't put the people on them, you can't go and dox them too. That's a wash. You got to keep your head in the motherfucking game and think. And then not be a motherfucking hypocritical motherfucker. That's stupid as hell. Fuck you talking about? Tell you about your motherfucking ass. And I hope this is the last time I have to tell you about your ass. And I'm gonna laugh at your motherfucking ass when I get motherfucking finished. All you do is sit back in people's motherfucking bushes, bitch. Talking about you don't go over nobody's channel. What you think you doing when you click on the motherfucking link, ho? And you just sitting there like the rest of these motherfuckers are looking in the window. Where you in the motherfucking grass, but that's because that's where motherfucker coyotes goddamn usually do they motherfucking business at, in the motherfucking grass and shit. The rest of the people looking in the motherfucking window like civilized motherfuckers. Yeah, I got a list of this shit this motherfucker said. And then you talking about you titled that way so nobody won't. So I won't talk about your life. Bitch, all you do is talk about my life. Somebody else's life, the next person's life. But that's what you make your motherfucking commentary off. Somebody else's shit. You just a bitch I want to kick in the face. I swear I just want to kick you straight in your motherfucking face. Not even have no hello, how you doing? Kick you right in your motherfucking face. Talk all that crazy shit. And then think nobody's supposed to talk the same crazy shit back to you. The fuck is wrong with you? Talking about I was out here a year for and you gonna give me a bitch. Stop making up excuses. I went out here no year fucking with you. I left your ass alone 1,000 motherfucking times. Bitch, you started with motherfucking me. You lost your motherfucking mind when you thought you lost that motherfucking nigga to me and all that bullshit. Keep that motherfucking shit simple. Stop fucking lying. I said a bunch of times. Even motherfuckers was noticing I wasn't saying shit about your motherfucking ass to your motherfucking ass. You kept on. I got screenshots of you in the chat talking about my motherfucking. I hadn't said shit about none of you motherfuckers. None of you suicidal motherfuckers. None of you motherfuckers. And you kept on. For months. So stop fucking lying. And you want to talk about charity and shit. Bitch, I have a whole goddamn fucking charity organization, motherfucker. I got several awards for doing just that. And you up there talking about giving a motherfucker $1 outside. Shut your ass up, stupid. Yeah, I can't even believe I'm even exchanging motherfucking unpleasantries with a motherfucker like this. Damn. Where the rest of the motherfuckers at? That at least they ass they ain't about shit, but at least the motherfuckers can speak. Shit. At least when they tell the motherfucking lies, at least they can pronounce the words. What's up, Parker Gang? What's up, Cookie? What's good with it? Yeah. Let me see what else this motherfucker said. And bitch, you do have people gathered up on your bitch ass channel been to talk about people and laugh at people. Stop telling these lies. And they sit up there because they never a bunch of motherfucking old ass liars too. Half of them. So I mean shit. What's the difference? You know, a birds of a feather flock to motherfucking gather. I'm never goddamn fooled. You fucking serious. Bunch of lazy ass motherfuckers. None of them can see. Something wrong with all they motherfucking eyes. Look at them. That tells you ain't about shit. No, only reason I call your fucking ass a dummy because your motherfucking you do not get to pick the names that people motherfucking call you, bitch. When you call motherfucking people names, all you do is stalk motherfucking people's lives to steal from and to make fun of. And then once people do the same thing to your motherfucking life, it's a problem. No, it's not a problem. You do it, people gonna do it back to your motherfucking ass. That's how it works. If you don't want nobody doing that to you, don't do it to others. I don't want nobody no shits and giggles or none of that motherfucking shit. Yeah, everybody can have shits and giggles. You can be the shit and the giggle. How about that? People the fuck along. And now you want to act like the motherfucking victim and shit when you done talked about others and shit and then jump on the bandwagon when other motherfuckers was talking about the other people and shit. You start shit, you kept shit going, all that motherfucking bullshit. And then when somebody gives you the attention you ask for, you deserve or you motherfucking need, then all of a sudden, oh, I'm a victim. They call me stupid names and this, that, and the third. When you just was walking around this motherfucker, uh, uh, shitting on motherfucking Dana and shit like that. You done tried to shit on me, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm in some kind of what you call it, some senior citizen home and shit like that. No, you know who in the senior citizen home, bitch. Don't make me go there. You know who's in that motherfucker. Don't make me go there. And here's the motherfucking thing. It don't give a fuck what nobody's in. You can best believe we all got more bathrooms than you. I don't give a fuck what we in. Everybody got more restrooms than your motherfucking ass. And if they got white motherfucking cabinets, it's the ones that made out of that formica or whatever. Not no old ass motherfucking wood white cabinets, bitch. That motherfucking starter home. Shut the fuck up. Shit, you gonna be paying for till you die. Shit. Your ass a motherfucking another bathroom, bitch, and stop making people wait in line and shit. Nobody don't like to come over there. Old lying asshole. And I didn't say shit about no goddamn the shit you said I said. I said I don't have to pay myself compliments because other motherfuckers do. Want to hear? That's what I said. And here's something else that you should know. Because you motherfuckers are unusual and strange on this motherfucker, because that's what y'all have to do. Most of you motherfuckers, and I'm not talking about, I'm on operating on disclaimer number 2, okay? I'm not talking about you motherfuckers that's normal and shit ain't never been married. I ain't talking about you motherfuckers. I'm talking about these other motherfuckers. But most of you motherfuckers, my age, damn near, or older, ain't never been married around this motherfucker. Okay? You motherfuckers are the strange. Oh, and the different. The motherfuckers I know, we don't have to run around and talk about, oh, we so pretty, oh, we this, oh, we got to go, oh, we the bad bitch, we the boss. That shit that somebody else gonna tell us, oh, we already know, and we don't have to advertise it. We don't have to advertise that how much we got and this, that, and third, and whatever. Motherfuckers pass by, you can smell you and know it. A nigga know that, let me tell you something. You can have on a black and white motherfucking goddamn, I don't know, black and white goddamn little regular shirt and pants that you done got out of Walmart. But a nigga can look at you and know that probably when he follow your ass home, it's another ball game going on. He know that your ass is priced out the game. Meaning he ain't gonna even try to holler. Because he know he can't even afford you. It's going to be something about the way you smell, look, or something that sends those signals. So that's what the fuck I'm talking about. So yes, the motherfuckers I know, they don't sit up and holler, oh, I'm cute, I'm this, I got to pay. Yeah, that's paying your own self. Come, that's crazy as hell. That's like talking to yourself. But if you're a forever baby mama, then you wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about, probably. Because you got to do whatever you got to do to get the motherfucker. When the motherfuckers I know, all we got to do is sit back and wait for the motherfuckers to come get us. That's the difference. And I told you about trying to interpret and depict and explain my motherfucking words. You should have enough time with trying to explain that bullshit you be making up over there. Putting two words together and shit. And you know what I want you to do, ho? This is what I want you to do. Because I know you got some motherfucking devices over there that will help you locate words. Try saying them words you be saying into your phone and shit, and see if it pulls up any goddamn thing. See if it do that. And if it don't, you know it ain't a motherfucking word. Goddamn, I mean, what about that commercial? Babble or Grammarly or something like that shit? Get some of that shit to help your motherfucking ass out. Stop. You are out your league and you don't even know it. But I'm going to turn up the heat on your motherfucking ass because we're going to talk about some shit tonight. Some legal shit since you such a competitor. And bitch, you the one brought about the competition, motherfucker. You the one talking about you're not gonna win. What about when your crazy ass was sitting in your car hollering, you ain't the shit, Angie, I'm the shit. The fuck? You are psychotic. You crazy. I told you a long time ago, bitch, and stop trying to recycle my fucking phrases. Oh, I know what I said when I said it. Yo, lying, dyslexic, motherfucking slow, forgetful motherfucking ass. I know I said you're in a competition by yourself. You're in a competition with a ghost. I said that. And you like a fucking fool trying to fucking repeat shit I motherfucking say to motherfucker who you can't stand. That you got a problem with. That you think is a fake lawyer, that you think you got a motherfucker, you sound like a goddamn fool. Just like a goddamn fool was gonna come to me, ask me to for fucking legal help and shit like that. Why you can't do it? If I'm Googling the shit, why the fuck you can't Google it? Dumbass, like, what dummy? Fucking a stupid motherfucker. Hope I'm not finna keep going with this bullshit. Cause this some motherfucking stupid ass motherfucking shit. You have bothered my motherfucking ass when I wasn't even bothering your motherfucking asshole. And you motherfucking know it. Stay off my motherfucking lives. Stop trying to remix my motherfucking shit. And trying to motherfucking goddamn. And here's the thing, right? What makes you a motherfucking dummy is that you it's so much some shit that makes you a motherfucking dummy. I can't even start. I just don't even motherfucking know. And everything I put on my motherfucking board ain't about you. Ain't about none of you motherfuckers. I don't understand what the fucking problem is. Leave me the motherfucking fucker alone. You know, all you motherfucking do is harass people. That's all the fuck you do. And here's the thing, right? You keep shit going, ho. And I'm gonna tell you how you know this. Because most motherfuckers out here, you exchange a couple Well, let me put it like this. Let me change that. The normal motherfuckers out here. You exchange a couple motherfucking, you know, harsh words and shit a few times, and then it's done. But you crazy motherfuckers try to make up reasons to keep going with the shit, justify the shit, lie, talking about people doing shit. Ain't nobody said shit. And if I was the only motherfucker that you just can't let go of, that would be different. You will fucking start an argument with a motherfucking dog and shit. Because you know 9 out of 10 times you say something about Tears, dog or something like that, you know she gonna say something, so you know she gonna take that motherfucking bait. If they don't want to hit your ass back here and there, whatever. Me, oh well, I mean, just like that. Then you talking about straggling and struggling and shit like that, bitch. You arguing with motherfuckers and shit like that. Now your best friends with the motherfuckers you argue with, bitch. You just a hypocrite. You do the same motherfucking shit you say other motherfuckers do. Get fucking mad at me. Now ain't nobody in their right motherfucking mind. And here's the thing. You do know union representatives' names are published. You do know that, right? Just because you are in the union, motherfucker, don't mean that your motherfucking ass she is trying to get us to believe that her motherfucking ass is like the Teamsters, man. What that goddamn man name is that's missing today? And all those intelligent people that speak and argue on behalf of, that represents members of the motherfucking union. And you want us to believe that it's you. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, how many people in the union? 2 people? You and somebody blind or something? The fuck? But since you know all this shit, you knew all about the appellate process and they just on the you heard us say, me probably most likely, because I'm the only one that said it, then you know, whatever. That they're only gonna argue what took place in the trial. And you running with it, whatever. But you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I want you to do. I want you to go in depth, explain it. Read the motherfucking documents and break it down. Since you ain't get the motherfucking information from me, what you done already said, you sit there and listen and steal my shit. When your motherfucking ass is being honest. Because motherfuckers done heard you said it and repeated the shit. Well, break that motherfucker down. Since you know so much. Since you know more than me. Because the last time I seen your motherfucking ass, you was running off of your friend's channel. Getting the fuck from us out of there. You up there talking about you like to come out here and talk about what goes on people's lives and shit and laugh. I like to laugh. Bitch, we like to laugh too. How about that? And honest to God, we can come out here and laugh at your motherfucking ass every motherfucking day. We can play your shit like you play ours. So you need to get rid of that motherfucking superior ass attitude, thinking nobody can motherfucking treat you like you treat them with your motherfucking stupid ass. And I told your motherfucking dumb bitch ass about threatening me, ho. Listen here, stalker ass bitch. When I came back on this motherfucker 20 minutes later with my motherfucking bonnet on, why you never put them pictures up on the live? And here's the thing, and let me understand this. If I ever come back on here again, no matter what, these are some things that's going to be the same, and it's not going to change. You will still be a dummy. You still won't have no motherfucking new growth. You still will have sharp wood teeth in the shape of motherfucking shark, like a shark mouth and shit. You still won't be fashionable. And you still gonna have a house with one bathroom. You still won't have any employees. You still gonna be hourly on your first motherfucking leg of your goddamn, your first goddamn, I'm gonna call it a career, because I'm gonna be nice. Or everybody our age on a second and shit. Or if they on a first one, the motherfucking, at least they are the boss. Or at least they motherfucking ask the salary, not your motherfucking. You want me to believe that your hourly employee is the union rep. You want me to believe that. But so no matter when I come on this motherfucker, you still ain't gonna have no motherfucking hair. You still gonna look and sound the motherfucking same. You still gonna have that snake skin motherfucking dress and shit. You still gonna have them motherfucking light them up shoes. You still gonna have people in the line and shit, line up all on the hall, on the wall and shit, trying to get in there and pee and shit. And don't let the person in front of them, motherfucking that's in the bathroom, think they thought they just had to pee, but now they got the motherfucking shit and all that, you know, and now motherfuckers got to go and leave out and go to the goddamn Wawa and shit to use the restroom and shit because of your motherfucking dumb ass. Man, a goddamn house at your goddamn age and shit with one fucking bathroom. You should have stayed in them motherfucking apartments. You still gonna be a fucked up motherfucker. You still gonna be trying to buy what I already have. And see, this is what I'm trying to tell you, where you're not in a competition. Anytime you got to steal what I'm already put out, or you trying to buy what I've already purchased, you are behind. You're not in the competition, not even in the conversation. But somehow you don't motherfucking get it. And I think them motherfucking cigarettes you smoke are Virginia Slims and shit, or the motherfucking Moors. Why don't you come on that motherfucker smoking them motherfuckers? Chain smoking them. What you hiding them for? I want to know how you look smoking a goddamn cigarette. Shit. Uncool ass bitch. My motherfucking nerves. So it don't motherfucking matter. It don't fucking matter. You the dumbest motherfucker. And I'm trying to tell you something. And the rest of my haters, they ain't as dumb as you. Okay? Just know that. I don't have to, go through all the motherfucking bullshit. They pronounce shit and all that motherfucking shit, but not your motherfucking ass. And then you was over there trying to drill motherfucking Pope perspective and shit. And I'm not the type of motherfucker that put her ass in nothing. But perspective wasn't challenging me. Perspective wasn't telling me shit about the law. Not that I didn't already know, or trying to give me counsel about anything about the law. But as per usual, one of them dumb slow motherfuckers got it wrong with they motherfucking simple ass. I mean, you all you do, bitch, is wish that you can have a motherfucking goddamn conversation on lives and shit like that, like we have over here. Bitch, ain't nobody motherfucking came to went to your channel seeking you, bitch. Dr. Rogers told us to go over there. When you was sitting on the side of your motherfucking bed, when your ass was fatter, looking thrown away, with shit thrown all across your motherfucking room and shit, that you only cleaned up after a motherfucker shamed your ass. In that tight ass motherfucking goddamn room. Get your ass out of here, hoe. And then all that, I mean, all that crazy shit you said in that live, girl, all that bad information. And you got mad at, I don't know who it was, one of the people from Old Cove that said that you put out bad information. And this is so sad that somebody even listened that intently. Well, they didn't have to listen that intently. They should have known you was putting out bad information and shit. Well, this is what I meant to say. A person that's probably not in the legal field that knew that you was putting out bad information. That's a motherfucking shame. That's a motherfucking goddamn shame. Now you trying to harass motherfucking perspective for her goddamn intellect and shit to help your motherfucking ass out. That's crazy. You the motherfucking expert. You the union rep. We're gonna see what you put on your motherfucking wall hole as a challenge to me. I almost passed out. Yeah, and we're gonna hear the stupid shit you motherfucking said, and then we're gonna get into this reading. I mean, you know, oh hey, oh Lord, I'm sorry. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. But let me put up what this motherfucker said, honey. This is what this motherfucker said, honey. The union rep. Now, a lot of attorneys, they don't do the spelling and shit. You know, I'll tell you that. We ain't the best spellers. Because it's usually people that spell fast. But union reps, I think union reps be having assistants and shit. You ain't got no motherfucking assistants, motherfucker. Ain't no goddamn union rep. Because the only thing you can point to is goddamn it, motherfucking getting some kind of smoking bench and shit that benefited your motherfucking ass. Oh, get a motherfucking case. Based on labor and tell us about it. Talk to your people about it. Because, bitch, if there's anything that you think that you can upstage somebody, that you can prove, that you can break down or whatever, you would have already done it. Just like when you put that goddamn nigga up there on that picture with your motherfucking ass. Talking and got these people thinking that's your current man or whatever, which it could motherfucking be. And he could be just, fucked up, him 15, 20 years later, whatever. Well, if that be the case, why you ain't putting no current picture of up with the motherfucker recently and shit? Why you put no why you put one up there when you had them big old motherfucking goddamn fucking jackhammer welding ass motherfucking arms and shit. Still bald head and still funny looking. Shit, that's the motherfucker, that's the same nigga that you want to holler 30 motherfucking years, then shit. Hell, y'all, I'm pretty sure don't you got a recent picture? And he laying up there, he couldn't help you get another bathroom. Girl, you got me fucked up. But listen to this. This is what this motherfucker put. And it's just, this is sad. She said, and this ain't nothing but delusion. This is delusional motherfucker that she think that she can get anywhere near me with some motherfucking law. Huh? Do you hear me having to ask motherfuckers questions and shit? No. She said she'll put some on my ass when it come to labor law. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you this, because even SpongeBob and just about the lawyers who have came out here and spoke on this, they have said once you graduate law school and you get into your fucking specialty, you don't remember that other shit was taught. And you keep in mind the other shit you was taught, that is just pretty much fundamentals, the foundations, the background, things of that nature. Okay. The rules and regulations and all those things. When we talk about FRE, CP and all of that, whatever, FRAP, all those things, right? That's what it is. So, if you don't practice labor law, you ain't gonna know too much about it. I took the corporate route. I took different routes. So, just like SpongeBob said, he's a corporate attorney. He don't know too much about, criminal. He just know about the basics. Certain things are the same when it comes to criminal law and civil law. Certain things, right? With respects to certain rules and shit. But other than that, let me tell you look what she said. She says that moment when a bitch come out the bushes asking for a challenge. I never come out no motherfucking way asking for no motherfucking challenge, ho. You started with that bullshit. Bitch, I'm not no attorney. Well, here's the thing. Fuck whether you're attorney or not. If you got the motherfucking balls to fix your mouth to call me not, say I'm not one or criticize me or critique me or whatever, then bitch, that means you can do it better. That's what that means. That's why I have no problem. Sometimes when I'm in that mood, put it on your motherfucking ass. Not you or I'm talking about anybody. Or correct your motherfucking ass. That goes for anybody. And trust and believe, I take it easy. Because I be really wanting to wear your motherfucking asses out in some areas of the motherfucking law. But it serves no motherfucking purposes. Because one, most of you motherfuckers ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's number one. Number two, it's gonna go way beyond the scope of this goddamn case that we're talking about. It's just pretty much me showing the fuck out for an audience of nobody, because at that point you won't be my motherfucking audience because you won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, let's keep reading. And the only challenge you in is by yourself, stupid. PST. That was supposed to be PS. PST. Stupid. I deal with labor laws that has very similarity in defense. Prosecution elements, discovery, testimony. Listen now. Those first prosecuting elements, discovery, nobody knows shit about no motherfucking elements. And here's the thing: with a motherfucker like that, if she knew any of this, she'd have been the first one to say it. And if she would have knew any of this, as long as I've been out here saying it, that motherfucker would have been over there preaching it too. That motherfucker still say she reading it. I'm reading it to myself, the paperworks, and I'm highlighting, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. I'm just, getting together for myself, and let me show you these binders. See, this is the case, and see, I'm still reading. The man done been convicted twice. I'm reading it to my bullshit. She put that city slicker motherfucking try to be smart ass shit on the motherfucking people. Bitch, you can't do it to me. I'm on to your ass. On you, all you motherfuckers. Now listen. Testimony, affidavit, judge, jury, execution, leniency, rescind. Expunge. Expunge is spelled wrong. But this the labor motherfucking representative that deals with labor laws. Bitch, you either the typist or the file clerk or some shit like that. But you got me fucked up. All the same shit in meaning. And here, this is very simple, right? Very simple. Okay, we all know your name. You can, I mean, what you're representing? What union? What's the number? Whatever. Now you already know. Come on now. Anyway, expunge all the same shit in meaning using different game. Occupation versus constitutional laws. Deal with it, prosecutor. I'm not worried at all about your wannabe very dactyl ass. My opinion is my opinions. You want to challenge, go up against Attorney Bonjean. That's what you call waving the white flag. That's what you call, let me get the fuck from out of this because this bitch is trying to put me on the motherfucking spot. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Put you on the motherfucking spot. Because like I said, if anybody want to motherfucking criticize me and say this, say that, whatever, not a motherfucking problem. All you have to do is show me you can do it better. That's what I would motherfucking do. I don't know what veridacal, veridactyl, I don't know. I don't know what that word is. I don't know what that word is. Because if she was trying to say, I mean, maybe she can come on and tell us. Because if she was trying to say motherfucking veridical, that means like to be truthful and shit. So I don't think she was calling me truthful. This is, listen, honey, it is something that we do, and see, here's the thing, right? I'm getting a little wiser. I ain't gonna give you the game. Not my game, right? They want to play the street game and all these motherfucking goddamn boogers and rats and shit out of him with that motherfucking bullshit, right? I'm gonna show you how to beat these motherfuckers with a little bit of all of it. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna show you. I ain't gonna give you motherfucking details. But if she is I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that word is. Yeah, but she told me to go up against Jennifer Bonjean. Okay. How am I supposed to do that? And why? You go up against her. Shit. That's what motherfucker is trying to get um Wade the motherfucking white flag, honey. But yeah, so since she like to play with motherfucking pictures and shit, let me show you something, ho. Yeah. You wanna keep putting people's shit up there, whatever, not a motherfucking problem. We're gonna put your motherfucking scalp up this motherfucker. This is what's fat, bitch. This is what's fat in 2023, motherfucker. You want to keep putting my goddamn 2008, 2007 with you. I don't give a fuck here. Because when your motherfucking creepy crawling ass motherfucking got the motherfucker, I'm the one put the motherfucker up there in my goddamn private shit. So I don't give a fuck with your motherfucking. And y'all, as y'all see, right? I'm not the stalker around here. You can tell where the stalkers are. And you can tell where the motherfucking stalkers are. They're obsessed, motherfucking whacked out they motherfucking brain stalkers. Because I got one time to be obsessed with any motherfucking body that I don't even goddamn know, that I don't even like. That means you're crazy as hell. I'm not going to nobody's Facebook trying to break in. I'm not trying to do none of that. Trying to locate for what? Outside of this look fucking natural whatever shit. I'm not trying to look for their pictures. None of that. But you come fucking around with my shit, I'm gonna go get you. I ain't gonna get to look for no fucking pictures. You can believe that. Because you started it first. You shouldn't fuck with people that got tracking devices. Hell, I don't know. On they shit. Like what the fuck? But yeah. That's what fat that motherfucking part. I mean, now think about it, y'all. You take a part, you take a comb, and you just part it down the middle, right? I promise you, it looked like she parted that same area 3 or 4 times. But then you think on like, yes. Now, when I learned how to put motherfucking race cars and shit like that, like them motherfucking mean queens do, you gonna be fucked up. Yeah. You can't motherfucking beat them. Goddamn John. When they go motherfucking low, you motherfucking take their ass right on below hell and leave people the fuck alone. But that ain't nothing. But I ain't done yet. Y'all gotta listen to this post shit here. I don't want the rights of this motherfucking bullshit. And I wouldn't want to claim it if I did. This the funniest shit. Now listen, I'm glad Karen is in here tonight. Not to partake in no bullshit, because you know I don't do that. But I want people to understand that when y'all hear the wrong and the right answers, this is astounding. This is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my motherfucking life. This motherfucker delivering the law. Listen to this, and I might have to talk some through it a little bit.
Not going to take the stand and rebuttal against whatever you people have brought forth against him.
This is not my
This
commentary.
is where I believe the entanglement of most of the arguments are, because he didn't say, that's not me, I don't know her, when was this, I wasn't over there. People wanted to hear that information. Can you explain why or why not, why you feel, I just want to ask you this and it's on the record, why do you feel that if by any chance that could have hurted him, or it did not hurt him, or if it
Hurted him.
does or does not leave any room to be,
This is for educational and entertainment
I don't want to
purposes.
say admissible, I want to say touched on. I'm going to keep it simple. Let's just say touched on. And
And you know you ain't want to say motherfucking admissible because that probably put you in a predicament where you have to explain it. Well, how would it be admissible? You don't know the answers to that motherfucking question. But you the union rep. You the challenger, bitch. You the best motherfucker. What you asking her for? Let's keep listening.
in the appellate. I'm aware, now that's my questions, but I got to put this on the end. I'm aware that if there's anything that has been transcribed on steno, it's in the court of law or whatever, right? Those,
She said anything that has been transcribed on steno, it is in the court of laws. Oh Lord, bitch, you gonna leave it? Yes, help our children, honey. Yes, she says in the court of laws. That's what she said. It's in the court of laws, honey. Okay, what your ignorant ass is trying to say is that anything that happened in court that is, oh, let me, I take, you know what? I'll make this difficult for your bitch ass. On the record means a plethora of things, and not just the things that was said in court that the lady took down, right? Steno, and what you call it? Stenographer. Can't say that. Well, anyway, let's talk legal talk. On the record are things that happen in court. Okay, that's on the record. It also includes motions and things of that nature. But there are sometimes and certain things that has to be preserved, and you preserve it by doing several different ways. Some emotion can have to be can be preserved several different ways. Um, some other arguments, things of that nature, have to be preserved in a different way. That also makes it onto the record, okay? Because you're raising objections and shit, okay? In when you're talking about the emotions and things of that nature. So there is a actual um, process that you go by. So it's not just things that a stenographer took down that makes it on the record. For other shit that goes on the record. Okay. But I'm not gonna go into detail because I've already gone into detail about that. I don't know how many times and how many motherfucking ways. I'm going to put the ball in this bitch court because this bitch like to talk a good motherfucking game and shit. Well, bitch, you gonna talk your bitch ass out of this. You're gonna have to explain your way out of this motherfucker. So I ain't gonna give it. I ain't gonna go over it again, right? She'll have to dig through all these motherfucking lives and shit and listen. That's what probably your bitch ass be doing instead of reading and highlighting like your ass done lied and promised and shit. And I told them people, yeah, when you go to begging them motherfuckers for money and shit, you start with the poor mouth and the motherfucker. I got to pay the bills for the music, and they take this amount for the music and all this, and they do this here to get the people to give you some motherfucking money and shit for pace and all that motherfucking bullshit. All you doing is sitting back and listening and stealing. Oh, rat.
things can well be argued at the higher level. Okay. So she says he does not do well at speaking. We watched him in an interview. Everybody wants to hear from the accused, but if a person is not articulate, sometimes it doesn't come off good. But we've seen how Rob answer hard questions. Do you like girls? Exactly. What do you mean by young? Right. So that's pretty much, you said, yes, they can. That's one of the thing recently that became agree to disagree with the whole miscarriage of justice. I believe that since they talked about, or they touched on, or they argued about a freaking text message, is that guess what? It can be explained more thoroughly now to the appealing judges. That's my presumption. That's what I believe because I do it here. You,
Now, apparently, with her label motherfucking intensive motherfucking position and shit, she do it there. Okay, I don't know what lies that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, bless us. Honey, bless us. I'm so confused by what she just said. I don't want to back it up to try to goddamn clarify what the fuck it is she put the fuck out. But anyway, with regards to the motherfucking text messages, understand, and we went over this in depth, the text messages that are now out, the whole, I don't know if that's the entire government exhibit 233, but the ones that we had out in that sheet that had Mom Dukes on it, that is in discovery, right? It was in evidence. Only certain text messages were allowed. We all know that. We went through the paperwork of not just highlighting it and stealing and shit, not know what the fuck we talking about. You're all confused. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Because I'm not finna do this motherfucking bullshit. This straightening shit out. Now I'm motherfucking confused. Okay? I showed y'all where only certain text messages were admissible. Okay? All right, and we went through the arguments with regards to it or what have you. The entire 233, that whole string with Mondukes and all that was not admitted. And it was only, it's supposed to be admissible for certain reasons or what have you, right? Okay, certain reasons it got to be relevant, relatable, and reliable, and has to deal with the defense or whatever. We know that they portions of it were not because it did not um, support, I guess, the extortion and all that. We don't went through that, and we're not going back through it for no motherfucking dummy just to come back and just try to repeat what the fuck I said and fuck it up again. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Give me a couple more minutes and I'll be done with this idiot. So the whole thing was in discovery, was in evidence, but certain text messages were admissible. All right. And those were the ones that were presented at trial. Okay. Please. I don't know what to tell you. When she started talking about that legal shit, go, cut on Johnny Mathis or something. Or go play some Miss Pac-Man or something. I don't know. Go fix your taco or something. I don't know what to tell you to do. Just don't motherfucking listen. Because you're going to be confused like a motherfucker. I don't know what the motherfucker. I don't know what to make of this shit here. But this is some crazy ass shit. I know y'all ain't never heard no shit like this over here.
you know what I'm saying? It's weird, right? It's strange. So to sit there and say that a lot of things that was touched on because
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And she said that the text messages and all of that, that was a debate about the miscarriage of justice. You got me fucked up. You ain't said nothing about that, and that ain't have nothing to do with no motherfucking miscarriage of justice. I done showed you, I done told you, bitch, I don't know what the fuck else to do with your dyslexic ass. Next time, all you have to do, this is very easy. All you have to, instead of trying to steal and trying to think you can get it together and listen and all of that and smoke them motherfucking chain smoke them motherfucking Virginia Slim cigarettes and shit, or Moors or whatever the fuck it is, because I know it's in a brown motherfucking wrap. All the fuck you got to do is ask the motherfucking question of the motherfucker that's goddamn saying it. Bitch, that would be me. What, you think I ain't gonna answer you? Huh? Hell, I be wanting everybody to be passing on the right information around this bitch. And something else. It ain't about no difference of a motherfucking opinions and shit. Most of this motherfucking stuff has already played out. So right now, it ain't no motherfucking opinion. It's a fact because it's already in the books. If it was an issue with the procedure, that's something totally different. And again, the miscarriage of justice, motherfucker, is pretty much a motherfucking outcome. But it's an outcome. And then when at the higher level, when an attorney takes that in, and they're crafting their defense around it being a miscarriage of justice, motherfucker, I told you, is normally because a person is innocent. I showed the motherfucking tweet that Jennifer Bonjean put it out. And she said because it was a miscarriage of justice because an innocent man went to jail. I am right. Move the fuck on. You can't break this up and break this down. You don't know what the fuck it is you're doing. You the one want to challenge me, bitch. You the one think this some motherfucking game, ho. You the one. Now I'm in a mood. I've been in the mood for maybe a week or two. I'm gonna tear your ass up. I told you. Leave me the fuck alone. I will dissect every goddamn fucking thing you say. Show ass some fucking where. Stop fucking with people.
because the circumstantial evidence was played, such as audios and X, Y, and Z.
She said the circumstantial evidence was played, such as audios and XYZ. First of all, ho, stop trying to repeat what the fuck I say. I explained what circumstantial evidence is. And the video or the audio that was played in this case was not circumstantial evidence, ho. It was direct.
Since they were already introduced in the lower level, maybe she has a different way of arguing it at the higher level, and that's what my stance was, which all falls underneath the category of the subject miscarriage of justice.
Now you sound like you lying. You sound like you trying to repeat what you heard. You heard me say about the motherfucking bad act evidence and shit like that, and was talking about her arguing certain things a different way at the higher level. Bitch, you can't. How the fuck you gonna try to run it on me? And I'm the motherfucker that said it. Now you trying to take something else and add to it without them. Bitch, quit. Quit. These motherfuckers know who done said this motherfucking shit. And I don't like doing this shit because y'all, I don't like to be like, I said it first. I want credit. I ain't this, I ain't that. Because I don't get down like that. I don't give a damn who repeat what the fuck I said. As long as you ain't one of them motherfuckers that be fucking with me. I don't give a fuck what you take and use. Anybody knows that. But not this motherfucker. Not while I'm in this mood. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna let here you make a fucking fool of your motherfucking self, bitch. And you can't say I said it. You the one saying it.
So the categories under miscarriage of justice: one, the law. What is particular laws that they use, reverting to different statutes, or different case logs, it can be explained very.
I can't even break that down because that made absolutely no sense, and I have no idea what the fuck she was trying to say. That's my honest opinion. She's still trying to make her point. Your point lacks merit. Your point is, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So some of this shit, I'm just gonna tell you, I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't even know what the fuck she just said. She heard me say that, oh, the lady's going to, because she said, she argued, I forgot what it was on the appeal. She argued the RICO under, I think it was that, one of them, a certain way. I said, oh, okay, she's going to go argue it a different way on appeal. Y'all heard me say that. This bird brain bitch ain't came up with none of that. Cause see, here again, y'all. What I do sometimes, a lot of times, is I have to not second guess, but I have to guess what all three sides are doing, what they mean, trying to interpret it, whatever. Now you can only do that if you have the foundation and the basics of what you were taught. So when they're trying to form an exculpatory defense. By listening to it, you know what it is, what they have to motherfucking goddamn show in order to support their defense. You can't get that but from Google. You can't get when one side put in a motion or filing. You can tell before the response come out how they gonna respond and get it right. You can't get that from Google. There's no way you can. Ugh. And this motherfucker.
More so thoroughly in a higher court where the understanding can be even more subtle to a different person.
I don't is subtitle or what? Let me look this up because I don't know. I don't understand none of that. Subtitle. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see what that means. Hold on. Charlie says a rare spelling of subtle. I got time for this. Hold on. ain't no word. That ain't no word. Hold on. Where do we use subtle? Such as also common known colors and flowers and smell. So they're saying it's subtle. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't do this. Not no motherfucker that can. This shit here is hard. This harder than motherfucking goddamn Chinese arithmetic. Hold on. I gotta let me take that back some.
More subtle to a different person. Just because you understand it this way and this is how you think it may go down here does not subjectively exclude it from being talked about and argumentative about at the higher court.
Huh? I ain't said nothing like that. I guess I don't know what the fuck she trying to say. Motherfucker, we are talking about how it can be argued at a higher court. Got me talking motherfucking stupid. I'm sorry, at the appeals court. Oh, see, that's what happens when you listen to stupid long enough. Your ass becomes stupid. What the fuck is what you just said? You need to break down your own motherfucking videos. Fuck this. I don't get paid. Y'all gonna have to hit my motherfucking cash app for this. Cause there's some bullshit now. Hit my cash app.
You say go to Tabitha Smiley and Torrey.
Oh, it gets better.
So
Y'all got
that's
it better
all
because
I'm
it gets
saying.
better.
I just hate the fact that, well, not hate, I despise the fact that just because one person says it and try to demeanor where you may sound talk on it that is sound like it's stuck. That's not concretable. I don't give a fuck. I mean, excuse me. I don't care.
Yeah, you heard that. That's not concretable. What the fuck is that? Honey, I ain't never heard no shit like this. Uh-uh. You ain't gonna tell me. Let me tell you something. I know a motherfucking back in our day, we had DEF motherfucking grades. I know a DEF student or a motherfucking dropout any goddamn ain't nowhere in hell. Concretable. And again, does she know that this shit we're talking about has already been argued? What are you talking about? The appellate brief is already in. We already know what she's arguing. So we're not talking about it can't be argued again. What are you talking about? She done already made her argument. I'm not making this up. Oh, keep going.
Because you strongly made sound judgment on this, I contest it. The hell?
She contest the motherfucker. Contest what? I'm reading what is already Bonjean said it, so you contesting Bonjean, not me, stupid bitch.
But that's all. And thanks for that clarity and more understanding perspective, because that's all I be doing out here. Pretty much. That's it and that's all. Well, he ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, because this wasn't done this way, this way. They ain't gonna be able to do X, Y, and Z. If they don't want them text messages to be brought back up, at the higher level, then they shouldn't have never touched on them in the lower level.
Honey, she said they ain't gonna be able to do it. I just said, I'm saying they ain't gonna be able to do this. Bitch, that's what I'm sorry, FRCP is about. Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, motherfucker. There's a procedure. There are some things you just can't do. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't do what the fuck you want to do. Bring the shit in there you want to bring in the evidence. Take out the shit you want to take out. The fuck, I ain't making this up. And again, it has already been litigated and deliberated. What the fuck are you talking about? They've already done it. Maybe I should say it that way. You get it? Shake your head if you get it, ho. They've already done it. I'm not making this up. My God. Whoa, baby. When I tell you now, this right here, I think she's gonna be on the list. Say whatever you want to say, cause I got a motherfucking headache, and I really wanna Now Levi's supposed to bring his ass somewhere up here. I don't know if he's listening or whatever, but he want to talk about habeas corpus, and we can talk about that and put that in the books as well.
Should have never known about it. And here's one crazy thing. Why were the text messages not admissible? Perspective. Why? Why do you think that all of those text messages that everybody is learning about was not permissible? Why did the judge feel that the parents was irrelevant? Why? When you got a whole freaking text messages up the ass that clearly shows that the parents should have been irrelevant because there's a motive, there's an agenda like of how the whole daughter presence came about. In other words, there's a beginning to this story that the judge is judging on that she did not get. How are you going to judge a book and you didn't even start from the beginning of this shit? Like, what the hell?
So, honey, that's because it wasn't relevant, relatable, or reliable to the facts in the case and the motherfucking elements. I say facts in the case. I'm not talking about who drove her to the Dolphin Hotel. It's not facts in the case. Facts in the case are the facts that supports those motherfucking elements. Meaning if we're talking about herpes and the elements are knowingly and willfully exposed to herpes, okay? Facts in the case would be the doctor's testimony about how he told R. Kelly that he has herpes or whatever the doctor said, okay? Yeah. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna put y'all out of. I'm gonna put, honey. I don't know what she meant, honey. I don't know what she meant, child. I'm gonna put y'all out y'all misery in a few minutes. Give me a minute. It ain't that much more. Cause I want y'all to hear the good part. When y'all hear this good part, and I'm glad Karen J is still in here, cause Karen J is gonna teach this segment. Watch when you hear this, Karen.
What the hell? Especially. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let me see how much time I got, because I got to say this perspective. I got to ask you this. Do you remember the lady that was on there when you was in the box, right? The lady. And the lady,
You talking
along
about you, Carla?
with the cousin, right? She stated that once the police appeared to the door, of addressing Azarel. She said this, right? She stated that, and it's not going to be verbatim, but it's going to be, I'm going to come very close to it. She
Mother.
stated that at that time, Mr. Kelly, realizing that Azrael was not of the age of what she was, that he failed. He should have dropped the ball. He should have said, no, no, no. He should have been the one that stood up to say, no, 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 no. I didn't agree with that. And let me tell you why. It's because of now, more, which is more of a story coming out about it, right? But it's also the length of that relationship, apparently, that they allegedly was having, right? And in Illinois, at 17. Over in this state, now it's 18. But he's under the whole presumption that she is of 18 anyway. And if you want to ask me, I think that, in my humble opinion, that to balance her theory out, instead of seemingly biased about the situation towards R. Kelly, maybe she should have said, if you're going to make a clause like that, then you hold both of them accountable. You don't single out one, because R. Kelly, in fact, should have turned around and sued on what you call it when you're tricking a person. What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. Entrapment, right? Entrapment. He should have hit her ass with fucking entrapment. Period. But because of his love and how he don't like to hurt people, or, X, Y, and Z. Y'all
Sue her for entrapment. Yeah, you heard that. Yeah. Oh, honey, sue her for motherfucking entrapment. Did you hear, lady? Lady, Lord have mercy, lady. I done said this 1,000 times, and it's on Nicole's website. An adult is supposed to know, and the law states this, that an adult is supposed to know when they are dealing with a minor. Now, how they supposed to know whatever, they don't get into all of that until something arises and shit like that, and they, go and check off, some of the boxes and shit. Because it's, depends on the situation and whatever, and what type of checks and balances you had available dealing with the situation or whatever. I ain't lying.
yada yada. He should have took the whole damn downfall on being accountable for this. I beg the difference on that when he's knowing, under his understanding pertaining to driver's license or state IDs of an age. This is what it said. The parents make sure that this is what it said. He he verified that information. Okay, well now we can do whatever. So it could have worked. It could have. I just think that she should have not shown her bi bi biasism, right? She shouldn't have been biased. If you're gonna be fair about it, then if you're gonna say that R. Kelly should have taken accountability, then she should have followed up with saying the fact that, then you know what? Then R. Kelly should have hit her with an entrapment. Period. And had her ass locked up for doing so. Had Azarel, period, locked up. Period.
Huh? Yes, baby. Union rep my ass. Shit. Yeah. What? R. Kelly have Azrael locked up in entrapment. Huh? Yeah. Lord have mercy. What in the hell is going on? And on this earth, what the fuck is this? Now let me put a little bit more. There's a little bit more left, honey.
Yeah. But because of R. Kelly's heart, didn't play out that way. I bet you everybody would have shit their ass though if R. Kelly would have came out and they'd have picked her up on entrapment though, huh? And then the circumstantial evidence would have been that false goddamn ID in them text messages. Well, that's what he should have done.
Okay, that wouldn't have been circumstantial evidence, honey. Oh God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You gotta be kidding me about my life. My life is going down the crapper. My life is going down the crapper, honey. Mm-mm. I got the motherfucking huh? I can't. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Circumstantial evidence, honey. You draw this evidence. You draw conclusions from, honey. Mm, 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 mm. This is crazy as hell.
That's what he should have done. I ain't lying. Baby, I ain't nowhere in the world we could have let this play out no one way. You wanna come lie to me, got your parents on me, and then you're on TV talking about some I done made you eat out of drink out of a cup and all this stuff. I'm taking you down too. You going down with me. Y'all want me to have accountability? Then I'm gonna press charges on her for doing this goddamn thing. Accountability isn't just a one-way street. That ain't how that works. Everybody takes accountability for any wrongful doing upon each other or oneself. You take the accountability for it. So now I do that. I gotta go because I
Me
gotta
too,
hear.
honey. Lord Hammer, let me get your ignorant ass up off my motherfucking station. I'm on the ground. I heard that shit, baby, and she thinks she motherfucking right. Oh my gosh. Lady, stop fucking with me. Go find somebody else to fuck with. That was the worst shit I ever heard in my goddamn life. Honey, I'm so done with that shit. Let me put this extension J-Bo X4. So J-Bo X for an extension for the Illinois um to the Illinois appellate, her appeal for Illinois, right? So listen. So I told y'all when you hold on, when you file an appeal, my damn thing is stuck. Wait a minute, I can't get off my screen. You file an appeal, right? You tell the court when you are going to be ready with your brief, right? And normally, because it's your show, they will allow you to have a um have an extension or whatever. So let me put this up. You feel like you being punked? Yeah. I mean, baby, it was a yes, honey, a whole hot mess, and she fucking with me back the. What is you talking about? Yes. Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about. If motherfuckers wasn't fucking with me or whatever, so I know that they fuck with me, whatever, I wouldn't even have no need. I don't even listen to no bullshit. But because I know here's the back and forth, whatever, here goes some shit. Oh, I'm gonna listen. But other than that, don't want to listen to no motherfucking this bullshit. For what? Why am I learning to get out of that? And the words, y'all. Oh my God. It's like you if Lord have mercy, it's like, baby, you need if you out of one sentence, you need to take out half the words you're trying to use. Cause you're trying to be something that you're not, honey. And that is, you know, I don't know. I mean, I forgot what that word is she made up. What's up, passionate fine, honey? Yes, I've literally got a headache. I can't deal no shit like that, baby. I want her to come meet my motherfucking family, honey. When they get finished looking around like, what the fuck? Then I tell you, stop dealing with people, running around with people like that. They're like, huh? Like that's not a word. Child, leave me the fuck alone. Yes, honey. Yes, girl. I'm like, and I was like, shit. I was hoping that perspective hit her link and go up there and explain it to her. Explain to all of them. Somebody. All they motherfucking know is free R. Kelly, and they don't even know how to do it. How he gonna get free? They don't know. You got to know more than just free R. Kelly. You got to know how you gonna free him. Just ooh. Mm. Between that and that part of her motherfucking head, ah, damn. Anyway, let me get some water real quick, and I'm going to read this extension. And I don't know where Levi ass is, but he wanted to talk about habeas corpus. So I'm going to take it light tonight, and I'm going to just simply read some of the um some of the benefits of habeas corpus. You know what you can argue. All right, what's allowed. All right, remember, I know Karen's been here for a long time. There was a reason why I always kept pushing the habeas corpus. I always said the 2255 because I felt like that would be more, maybe better suited than the appeal. But although I do believe, and that was before J-Bo got on the case, right? So with J-Bo and her creative way she handles, excuse me, her appeals and things of that nature, it could be some stuff that he may win on. But I think that when it comes to a habeas corpus, because of the room you have, the wiggle room you have, the things that are allowed, and things of that nature, I always felt like that would be a better playground for Mr. Kelly. Not saying that any of it'll work, but hey, shit, you know, when you get a lot of bites at the apple or whatever, it chances in a normal setup, chances would favor that person. But when it comes to law, you know, hey, you never know. But one thing that you can depend on, and you can say that he has a good chance, a better chance than he would have probably with the rest of the crew, his other attorneys, because he got J-Bo working on the side, right? So I believe it's going to be interesting when it comes down to that habeas corpus. But let me get some water real quick, and I'll give it to you. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. All right. Okay, we got the paper up. Let's read. Let's read. Okay, it says motion for an extension of time to file appellate's opening brief. Appellate Robert S. Kelly, by and through his attorney Jennifer Bonjean of the Bonjean Law Group, hereby files this motion for an extension of time to file appellate's opening brief. In support thereof, appellate submits the attached declaration and states as follows. Number one, on September 14, 2022, a jury found appellate Robert S. Kelly guilty of counts 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, and 12 of the superseding indictment after a plea of not guilty. Counts 1, 2, and 3 were offenses in violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 2251A, and counts 9, 10, and 12 were offenses in violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 2422B. The appellate was found not guilty on counts 4 through 8, 11, and 13 of the superseding indictment. Number two, on February 16, 2023, the district court denied appellate's motion for a judgment of acquittal pursuant to federal rules of criminal procedure. That would be the FRCP. Okay, when I say FRCP, it's Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure. Okay, and it also can be Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Okay. 29, and motions for a new trial pursuant to Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure 33. Number three, on February 23rd, 2023, appellate was sentenced to 228 months on count 1, 2, and 3 to run concurrent to all other counts, and he is 30-year sentence in United States versus Kelly, 19 CR 286 ED and Y. 12 months in count 1, 2, and 3 to run concurrent to all other counts, but consecutive to his sentence in USA versus Kelly, 19 CR 286 EDNY. 180 months on counts 9 and 12 to run concurrent to all other counts, and his sentence in USA versus Kelly, 19 CR 286 EDNY, and 120 months on count 10 to run concurrent to all other counts, and his sentence in USA versus Kelly, 19 CR 286 EDNY. Number four, judgment was entered on March 7, 2023. Number five, notice of appeal was timely filed on March 9, 2023. Number six, on March 9, 2023, this court ordered the transcript information sheet to be filed by March 23rd, 2023, and the opening brief to be filed by April 18th, 2023. The docketing statement was filed on March 14, 2023. The transcript information sheet was filed on March 22nd, 2023, with an amended version filed on March 24th, 2023. On April 7, 2023, undersigned counsel filed his first motion for an extension of time to file his brief, which was granted that same day. Number nine, undersigned counsel received all the transcripts totaling over 4,000 pages on April 14, 2023. Appellate's brief is presently due on May 18, 2023. Appellate is seeking a 45-day extension of time until July 3rd, 2023 to file his opening brief pursuant to Local Circuit Court 26, where undersigned counsel is unable to adequately consult with her client prior to the current due date. She is engaged in an exceptional amount of other litigation, fully explained in counsel's attached declaration. This is appellate's second request for an extension of time to file his opening brief. The government has no objection to this motion. Right. So the just to let you know, the The court has already um, approved it, so they will get it. Um, this is a declaration. I don't think. Oh, unless y'all want me to, y'all want, because this is where she lays out all her cases that she got going on. Do y'all want me to read all of that, or do y'all want me to read number 13 through, hold on, about him being moved to Butler? Do y'all want me to read about all her cases she has, that she has open? Because I can read it. Let me come around here. Y'all want me to read it? Right, right. Chris XOXO, you're right. You can't. You can't. This is a losing battle. And you know what? Oh, let me see this little message I got. Hold on. I don't know. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Not one time did I say anybody's name in the middle of this back and forth with this woman about no motherfucking nigga or whatever. I ain't said nothing like that. And see, everybody all just trying to get me to motherfucking battle. But when I say I am hushed on that, I'm hushed on that. I don't know why nobody would have to come out and say that there is no back and forth going on when I just said there ain't no back and forth going on. There's no need to. I'm not going back and forth with no man, nobody else, by no bullshit. When it's not even in a back and forth status anymore. I can come out here and say what the fuck I want to say. Stab my motherfucking bushes. Hell, if you don't like it, motherfucking shit. See, okay. Calm down. Calm down. Understand. Understand. Just calm down. You know, motherfuckers still be trying to be on some bullshit. And let me tell you something about these motherfuckers out here. I'm gonna tell you this. And I can be on whatever I want to motherfucking be on. If I ain't about it, I ain't about it. If I'm about it, I'm about the fuck you gonna do about it. The fuck up. Stupid. Stupid motherfucking group of crackheads. Listen. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Let me tell you what these people make you do. Depending on your relationship with God, whether or not you fear Him, whether or not you believe. Oh, did y'all tell me whether or not y'all wanted me to read the other about? Well, let me say this, and y'all can tell me whether or not you want me to read all about her other open cases, because I can. Well, let me tell y'all this. I'm a person that I know that hate is is just forbidden. It's something you're not supposed to have. It's it's just But maybe I can ask y'all this because I know it's some Bible thumpers in here, and if it's some Bible thumpers in the looking in the window, this is your opportunity to be a hitter. Now you can hit the link or you can hit that chat, but it's all just your opportunity to be a hitter because I this is a serious, sincere question because I know hate is something that you don't supposed to even. Ugh. But let me ask you this: the Lord knows we're human, right? He knows we're human, and I know He sits high and whatever. So I know He know me, and He got to know that. How could I not? Like, don't you understand my reasoning? And I'm trying. I'm trying. And the thing about it is, when you get motherfuckers around you that you get to that level, because I'm telling you, had some of these people been my neighbors, and and I got like an hour to waste or to hour to window, honey, this would be a different situation. Somebody, the person I told you, well, somebody told me that over in the beef sector, somebody they done pulled up and they fighting all on the goddamn camera. I find out, I'm gonna get the information. They fighting that somebody done pulled up on somebody. I can't say I don't understand that because I understand that. But it's technically what I do. But I just want to know. And you do so much I come out here to save, do my motherfucking life. I ain't getting about fucking with no motherfucking body. I'm responding, I'm saying something while I'm not beefing back and forth on these motherfucking streets and my reasons as to why. I can't even do that motherfucking piece. Like ain't who is not okay with she says she ain't going back and forth with certain people. There's a reasoning behind it. That's it. Now I got to be twisting and flipping it to some other shit that only deepens my level of I'm gonna learn how to spit. I ain't never thought about spitting on nobody. Never. Never. You know how R. Kelly said that he was, he had this deep religious background, and then and sometimes that was a conflict in himself because he knew he was doing this, that, but he had to. Yeah, I ain't got that going on, but I'm just saying the same thing. Like, and I don't want nobody to push me further or make me feel even like deeper in the shit. I need Um, I don't need no agitate because they ain't nothing but the devil to try to agitate it and agitate it and agitate it. And they ain't nothing but the fucking devil. Okay? But y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know how to really get down. Y'all just don't know. And I don't have the time. I don't have the time right now. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And I don't want to make no time. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So I don't want nobody fucking with me. I don't about speaking on me whatever in no kind of bullshit ass way and some shit I ain't say. Just lie. Just just lie. God damn. And these people will sit up here and say you say some shit and I just said it on the motherfucking lie. Ain't nothing to put on it. Can't add no motherfucking gin and juice to what I just said. I said what the fuck I just said. And motherfuckers get all rocked out their motherfucking head and shit and just be on some stupid shit. I am not on that. Go about your fucking business. I'm not on it. I swear for the, I would tear this motherfucker up. Leave me the fuck alone. I would be on this motherfucker. I would call long in. Go comment on something else. Damn. Every time somebody say something, it does not require somebody motherfucking making a comment. If somebody said, Angie, that dress you wore yesterday was ugly. I don't have to make a public service announcement. Come on this motherfucker and say, hey y'all, they said my dress was ugly. The fuck? God damn. Now we gonna have to figure out how to do this these motherfucking lives in private. We're gonna have to. Cause the devil is motherfucking busy. And I just don't listen. Listen. Nobody, y'all aren't listen. I keep laughing. Y'all aren't going to meet Nasty Angie. You're not gonna meet her. Okay? You're not gonna meet her. I'm not you. Ain't nobody gonna get me to go there. Ain't nobody gonna agitate me to go there. None of that. Before I go there, I will send somebody to go there. Okay, I'm not doing it. Okay. Mm. Nam Yeho Renge Kyo. Nam Yeho Renge Kyo. Jesus. Boy, the motherfucking devil. I mean, you can hate the devil, can't you? Oh, damn. From one silk to the next. Damn. Okay. Y'all ain't tell me whether or not. Y'all gonna go on answer shit. Don't be too nervous to tell me. Oh, Lord. Baby, I miss my people. My baby be like on Angie watch. My baby told one of them people that I have let y'all hear me the first guy that I called when I said I'm back 20 like Michael Jordan 23. The first guy I called I said somebody else fuck with me. He was like, where my gun at? Um child, it was an issue one time. And baby, my baby knew who I was looking for. And baby, we was all in the same place at the same time, in the same time. And my mama told, well, my mama told this dude that was with the guy that had called. She said, honey, because I told him, I said, because I took my earrings out my ear. Hey, y'all know the signs. Take the earrings out your ear. Cause it's just something always. I didn't never want no to have a split ear or no titties on my ear. Now people that got the split ear and titties on my ear, if I fuck with you, you fuck with me. I'm not talking about you, but I just never did want that. Cause you look like them, you can't never get that shit that is sold up right or whatever, or people don't never get it sold up. And then they have titties on the end shit like that. I ain't never want no bullshit like that. So I know one time I said, hey, I'll be back. And the guy, he just started laughing because he already knew. But I had to catch that motherfucker at the door who I was trying to catch. I had to see what was up. But anyway, I don't be giving a damn about no girls. Listen, my last fight was in 2018. I don't give a damn about no license, none of that bullshit. I don't give a damn about none of that. Okay? When it's escalated to that, it's about principles. It's about respect. It's about doing the right thing. Okay? I don't give a damn about none of that. And so they're gonna keep fucking with me. Mm. So do y'all want me to read about let me get back on this. Y'all want me to read about this stuff? About all her open cases? Nobody ain't saying telling me they want me to read about it. She done she got all these goddamn cases open. Damn. She on a lot of stuff, y'all. Oh wow, she got Timothy Norman. Oh wow. Okay, well, let me read about number 13. It says, furthermore, and most importantly, Mr. Kelly was transferred from the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, Illinois, to the FCI Butner in North Carolina on or around April 24th, 2023. Undersigned counsel has limited access to Mr. Kelly and is unable to meaningfully consult with him before the current May 18th deadline. Furthermore, Mr. Kelly is functionally illiterate, so counsel must confer with Mr. Kelly in person for extended periods of time to read and review each of the filings submitted on his behalf. This proves even more difficult where undersigned counsel resides in New York while Mr. Kelly is now in North Carolina, North Kakalaki. Grant undersigned counsel's motion for an extension will give her the opportunity to visit Mr. Kelly and have meaningful discussions with him regarding his pending appeal. And she raises the Sixth Amendment that guarantees a criminal defendant right to effective assistance of counsel. So we already know that this has been approved. Okay, we already know this has been approved. Yo, you told me that last month. Girl, be so much shit going on, girl. I forgot. My bad. My bad. So I think we still gonna talk about it. The appeals process. Not really the process too much, but more or less when the prosecution responds to his appeal. We'll talk about that in New York. What I wanted to go ahead and start putting something down for writ of habeas corpus. Okay. Now I've told y'all about this loosely. I told y'all about this, you know, at various stages of the game. But I wanted to give you an idea of what it is. All right. So I want to read it directly from a good resource. I think covered a lot of what a writ of habeas corpus means, and that way it'll give you a good foundation, and then we can go through and talk about, freestyle different parts of it or what have you, as I'll be able to get on here and do lives, right? So, I mean, you got motherfuckers on and saying that somebody's putting him in shit. Who? Who, Sway? Who put you in what? Just laugh. God damn. Put you in what? La la la. Shit, probably the group of liars. Who I don't know. Two motherfuckers. Just, oh, oh. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, child. I tell you, mm, y'all can't say what I want to say, y'all. I want to say something so bad, but I can't say it. Mm, 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 mm. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. But, oh, I can't say it because it'll be switched to mean something else, and nobody would take it as exactly what I'm saying or what I'm saying it for. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? It's because I know we got some common sense people in here, so that's why y'all are gonna have to. And I'm serious. Y'all gonna have to do this, or when y'all see that I've done lives that's private, then y'all gonna start cussing me the fuck out. As a matter of fact, let me see if while I'm on here, can I switch this? 'Cause I thought I done seen people switch the live to private in the middle of the goddamn live. No, that's not giving me the options. But y'all gonna have to email me. Come on, let me give y'all my email. Y'all gonna have to email me y'all's um thing, and think it's gonna be a trick or whatever. Because I'm gonna verify them emails and see, make sure. Just put your name by. Some of y'all emails I already know, and then I can do, because I'm not gonna be every time I do a motherfucking email. I have sick motherfuckers lying. I mean, not email. Every time I do a live, I got sick motherfuckers lying or stupid or motherfucking all in my shit. Motherfuckers, I mean, these are the I ain't never seen no attention needing motherfuckers in my life. Oh, I don't know what it is. But god damn. If most people tell you, if somebody tell me, I wouldn't give a damn if I woke up today or tomorrow and your motherfucking ass was, I don't know, on the other side of this motherfucking earth. There is no way in hell that I would do more to aggravate that person. That is crazy to me. That is crazy. Motherfuckers clearly saying that, listen, go the fuck on now. Motherfucker is clearly saying if I ever. Mm, and you can finish out the rest. Hey, I ain't. These people are irritants. They have nothing better to do but think everything is motherfucking funny. They untouchable. They are bad. What and they think just because something happened to your ass yet it is not. With with crimes and shit like that, there's a statute of limitation. So just because somebody ain't knocked on your motherfucking door yet, don't mean they won't. Or just because you ain't got your ass beat yet, don't mean it ain't coming. I don't get it. They be on some good shit out here. I'm telling you, y'all. For the ones that don't function like this and don't be playing no motherfucking games. Okay, cool. Thank you. That don't be playing all them motherfucking games. Y'all must be um drink the drink and smoke the smoke that don't have y'all on them delusions. And when motherfucker want you to just to really not motherfucking ever, I don't know. I can't say what I want to say. And that's what they mean. And there's not to be turned around. It's not to be ever to change the meaning of something. It's like, listen, I don't get it. I don't get it. And me, I'm the type of person, I mean what I say. And like that old motherfucker that was in that hospital, he could never understand. It's like, dude, if I ever see you crossing the motherfucking street and I'm behind the wheel, you better not try to speak to me, and you better not just walk slow in front of my motherfucking car. And for some reason, he thought I was playing. And when he called me and to tell me that he'd been in that hospital for 3 months, I said, I don't give a fuck. You done been that motherfucker for 3 years. The fuck you want? Call me my motherfucking job. Bitch. I don't get it. Anybody know I be dead ass motherfucking serious. It's not no, you know, okay. Maybe, I'm gonna check back with you in 2 months. No. No. I'm gonna give you the same motherfucking energy. I don't know. Oh. Mm, mm, No, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. But I just these motherfuckers they play too much. Like going on somewhere. And I give everybody the free motherfucking just I tell you to go on somewhere before that motherfucking hand come to clock you upside your motherfucking head. I give you a free opportunity to walk the fuck on. Like I don't want to talk. I don't want to do shit. Like it'd be like if something happened to your motherfucking ass. I don't even care about getting a notification. It was fuck. And that's where I be at. And that's why we want to remain. I won't be taken beyond that level if that's not bad enough. Then that's when you got to deal with the Lord and stuff. Be like, I don't know if I should be feeling like this. That's against the Lord. No, no, see, a lot of them out here ain't into the Lord like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I am. I might not act like it, because I ain't fake like that. I ain't gonna be praying one moment and cussing the next. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna act like I'm the representative of the church, and then the next time act like I'm a representative stepping out. That's a club we used to have here. I'm not gonna do that. None of that. But god damn. I got you. I saw it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do them. We're gonna have to do secret lives, child. Ain't that something? Hey, I feel like, remember I played that video of Michael Jackson, Leave Me Alone video with him and damn the zoo and shit trying to get away from the motherfuckers in the little car. God damn. Never seen no shit like that. Even when these people are strange. They just do shit strange way. I'm telling you. We don't be about all that shit, that funny shit. We don't be about none of that. Ain't shit else is funny. I don't think nothing funny. I don't want no money. I don't want no laugh. I don't want nothing. That's just how I be at. I ain't saying nobody trying to give me nothing. I ain't trying to say that. But I'm just saying, that's what I be on. I don't be on none of that. All right, thank you, baby. I'm getting them in. Thank y'all for giving me y'all thing, because we're gonna have to do this in private. Because I would not be provoked. My soul is worth more than any of these low life, no good, stank, bullshit ass, non motherfucking goddamn fucking protein having ass motherfucking kids and shit, goddamn degenerates, disgusting bucket of motherfucking shit, piece of motherfucking worm hair motherfuckers, goddamn pig intestine, slow, stupid motherfucking mush brain, fucking goddamn, uh, uh, I don't know what else that somebody, and I know somebody's gonna do the motherfucking job for me. I ain't gonna have to worry about it. We'll hear about it. I don't be on all of that. I don't be on none of that. That's just like somebody fucking with your motherfucking child. That's why I be with it. Get the fuck on. Step off my motherfucking live. Damn. Find shit funny. And telling more lies. From what I can fucking see. The fuck? Said none of that. I mean, it's as far as I'm motherfucking concerned, I done had a memory loss. I said I'm losing my memory. Yeah. I'm that bitch who walk right past you and look in your face and keep it moving. Like, what is going on with life? Damn. Oh, like, motherfuckers don't get the signs or signals or something. I mean, I'm just, Lord, please, don't let me hear nothing else. Don't let me hear. Mm-mm, mm. And it's different because I don't. like your motherfucking ass are your advisors or friends or groupies or fans or whatever, you do know that I ain't gonna give a fuck about blowing up the spot. I ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that. Cause I don't like you motherfuckers anyway. See, it's different if you like some of the people or whatever in the group, whatever, then that's a little different. And you just, hey, the conflict is a little different. But I don't like none of you motherfuckers. Conflict is totally different. Leave me the fuck alone. Damn. I just don't get it. I just don't bother people like that. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't sit there and harass no motherfucking body. And some people take that if you like, with these retarded motherfuckers out here, they'll take if you mention somebody's name, somehow you done talked about them in the way that is some kind of way, on some kind of bullshit or whatever. Well, sometimes if you say something about somebody, you say their name. I don't get it. That be motherfuckers that be on bullshit. If I say, hey, I saw, I don't know, I used the bald head motherfucker over there. If I say, hey, I saw Pap today and her part looked normal. Now, no, that's a bad example. Scratch that. I'm trying to use somebody that I'm beefing with. Hmm. That's the only person I'm beefing with. But I mean, it's just saying, like, oh, if I say, oh, Pap look cute today. No, I can't. No. If I said, I put, I saw Pap at the car wash. These motherfuckers take it like, oh, she was talking about you. What? That's out of context and not in that particular sense. Now, what are you talking about? I just said I seen the motherfucker at the car wash. I ain't say I want to beat her ass and she had on a ugly ass outfit and blah, blah, blah. I ain't say all that. But these motherfuckers are making, see, that's when you know motherfuckers are full of shit. And please understand, these motherfuckers can't do nothing with you, nothing for you, nothing to you, whatever. So they have to do extra shit. Go all outside the guidelines of, a straight up motherfucking beef or straight up problem and shit and go low, go low and shit like that, right? I don't never have to do none of that. Unless I decide to. Now you call me some fuck shit or whatever, you might get it, but other than that, I ain't got to do all that. Because at that point, I know it's nothing to you. But motherfuckers that just keep some shit going. Oh my God. Like, damn. Like, I ain't said none of that. Not what I just seen. I ain't say none of that. You can rewind my life. Put nobody's name in shit. motherfuckers try to be relevant on YouTube and shit. The fuck? The fuck I'm doing? Okay, so let me tell you about this habeas corpus, because baby, I done got off in some other bullshit. So, let me give you the background. Right, so this will occur, right, once Mr. Kelly exhausts his appeals and shit, right? Typically. So I'm going to read it directly, and then we can get into, breaking it down as we go, right? All right. So a writ of habeas corpus is a Latin term that literally translates to the production of the body before a judicial body or tribunal. It is a device that invokes the defendant's right to be present at a judicial proceeding. Assuming you are unjustly or wrongfully detained or incarcerated, you can challenge the legal basis of that imprisonment by methodically bringing a writ of habeas corpus. This enables you to challenge the duration and length of your imprisonment and even the manner. Generally, a writ is an order from a higher power or court to a lower body or court. In essence, when you file a writ of habeas corpus, you are invoking your right to challenge your unlawful or incorrect imprisonment, and you're seeking the court's ability to make an order to the government agency. Your writ of habeas corpus is predicated on a number of different arguments discussed below in detail. Namely, you can bring a writ of habeas corpus and include new and additional evidence that was not previously examined. Okay, remember I told you, you could bring new or additional evidence. You can bring things that wasn't preserved on the record. Right, but I'm pretty sure I'll read it. Okay, it says further, you can bring the writ of habeas corpus to demonstrate to the court how you suffered the ineffective assistance of counsel or express your actual innocence argument and introduce the new and additional evidence of any potential prosecutorial, judicial, or jury misconduct. Once you bring the writ of habeas corpus, the court must approve it or deny it. If approved, it gives the prosecutor an opportunity to respond or the appropriate law enforcement agency as represented by the prosecutor. More on the procedure of the writ of habeas corpus below. The writ of habeas corpus is an outstanding post conviction remedy available to you. Through it, you can attain many kinds of successes in your case, including immediate release from custody, reduction of your sentence, stop illegal conditions to your incarceration, and even potentially seek a new trial. Let me see. I want to read this. Okay, to give rise to a federal writ of habeas corpus, you must allege a federal question. That means you have to allege there is a constitutional violation, such as your Fourth, Fifth, Sixth, and 14th Amendment rights. This is not very difficult to do. Almost always, where there is an unlawful or wrongful incarceration, there is indeed a constitutional violation. Okay? So you already know what this really relies on. And if you look at the gravity of this, you see that it sort of elevates from the appeal and it's dealing with direct mandatory law, right? More of constitutional violations. As such, it is always an easy burden to meet. For example, if your counsel during your trial was ineffective, there is a constitution violation, as you have a constitutional right to an effective counsel. Similarly, if there was perjured evidence against you, you have a constitutional issue in the fact that cruel and unusual punishment is a violation of your constitutional right. Note that a federal writ of habeas corpus has many procedural intricacies, in, intricacies, intricacies. I don't know why I can say that word, and should be pursued using the skill of an experienced attorney. Usually, federal courts will reject a federal writ of habeas corpus if they were denied in state courts on a state grounds only, or if they were procedural defective. As such, it is recommended that you seek the guidance of an attorney pursuing your federal writ of habeas corpus. Uh, okay, there are many arguments you can bring in your writ of habeas corpus that are known to be successful. If you bring them methodically, well drafted, and supported by the necessary evidence, you can increase your likelihood of success. Penal Code Section 1473 highlight proceedings on the writ of habeas corpus and the various grounds you can argue. It is precisely these arguments that make the writ of habeas corpus such a powerful and persuasive post conviction remedy. Remember, we talk about post convictions, we talk about remedies, we talk about persuasive arguments, we've talked about all that stuff. Okay. Number one, ineffective assistance of counsel. Ineffective assistance of counsel is a claim you can assert in a writ of habeas corpus that argues your defense attorney failed to perform his or her duties in a reasonably competent manner. Okay, now remember I took well, me and SpongeBob was talking, and y'all, it is sometimes it is so good to switch the conversation to where, because sometimes I have to like find the words and things of that nature to slow it down to relay it to you guys in layman's terms and things of that nature. But when I get talk to someone in the legal field or what have you, then we can talk kind of using legalese, but and kind of finish out each other's thoughts and things of that nature. So it was a a refresher to have. Not that I don't like talking to you motherfuckers, but I'm just saying. So, but remember where I was telling him that the Supreme Court had came out with an opinion that, and this was in recent years, that an attorney doesn't have to be, you know, awesome and all of that and whatever. He can just be, reasonably effective. Okay, meaning that he doesn't have to have done everything right. Okay, and there are standards for that what there are standards that they're using to determine what that reasonableness is. Okay, says this argument further asserts that the ineffective assistance of counsel was so far below the acceptable standard for lawyers that it likely resulted in the unfavorable outcome. Most notably, this argument asserts both of the following: the conduct taken by the ineffective counsel, as well as the conduct not taken by the ineffective counsel. As such, it covers both the conduct and the omission of what a reasonable attorney would have done in that position. There are two main arguments that you should assert to successfully assert the ineffective assistance counsel. One, the attorney's performance was unreasonable in the circumstances asserted, and the performance prejudiced or negatively affected the defendant. Common examples of ineffective assistance of counsel include a failure by the attorney to investigate the facts, prepare for the case, or did so carelessly, a failure by the attorney to raise necessary and common motions, like motions to suppress evidence, a failure by the attorney to call necessary witnesses to testify who could have been favorable to the defendant and potentially change the outcome of the jury's or judge's verdict, a failure by the attorney to hire the necessary experts to testify or rebut the prosecutor's experts, common in gun related cases, ballistics, blood splatter, gang enhancement, drug enhancements, a failure by the attorney to present necessary exculpatory evidence of innocence to rebut or raise doubt as to guilt of the defendant. Now that's interesting. A failure by the attorney to provide adequately or correct legal advice, and the bad advice was relied upon by the defendant. A failure, see, Levi gonna like all of these. Your ass missed it. I ain't going back over it either. A failure by the attorney to make necessary objections to improper testimony. A failure by the attorney to address jury misconduct or prosecutorial misconduct. Oh, wow. So check this out right now. So you heard the one I read before. It says a failure by the attorney to make necessary objections to improper testimony. That could fall in the line of if that if the attorney, and we do know that GX 233 was there. Um, Now at this point, now I'm not talking about before because remember this goes in stages and all of that, right? And but I'm just talking about with regards to this habeas corpus, right? So if they wanna failure by the attorney to make necessary objections to property, that's no. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Never mind. Because that could take a whole new different. That can take a whole. I'm not going to. I'm not going into that. But we will. But I'm not going to do it right now because there's a reason. I'll do it with Levi. It says a failure by the attorney to address jury misconduct or prosecutorial misconduct. So I read that. And it says the ineffective assistance of counsel is a strong argument when the record supports it. If it is found in your records, it is generally advisable to pursue your writ of habeas corpus. It is of absolute importance that you do not delay in bringing a writ of habeas corpus to assert the ineffective assistance of counsel. Reason number two, you can bring habeas corpus, is newly discovered evidence. One of the biggest advantages of the writ of habeas corpus is the fact that you can introduce newly discovered evidence. Unlike any other post conviction legal remedy, the writ of habeas corpus enables you to introduce new evidence not previously in the record. Generally, you can only do so if you bring it without delay from the date of the new evidence was discovered. And then that has something to do with timely filing. And when I say the phrase timely filing, it doesn't just mean with filing um, motions and things of that nature. No. It, it means timely filing anything, okay, with regards to your legal process. Like if they're saying if there's a date, like I don't know, if there's a year, like you discovered evidence in 2019 and you have 2 years in order to bring that that evidence forward, And so you have till 2021, shit like that. So and when here it says from the date the new evidence was discovered. Sometimes they use the word founded, right? The feds will use the word founded. Because often previous trial witnesses will recant their testimony. Now listen to this, or will materially change their testimony. If you bring a writ of habeas corpus with the newly discovered evidence, you will have to prove that the evidence would have likely changed the outcome of the trial. Okay? So, as I was telling you, but it's almost like a anything go kind of situation with this habeas corpus shit. But they still have guidelines. Okay? They still have a procedure. It says, as such, there are three main criteria to this argument: newly discovered evidence not previously in the trial record, the new evidence was brought on a writ of habeas corpus without undue delay, and the newly discovered evidence would likely have changed the outcome of the trial. If you if you are successful at proving those three items, you may be able to overturn your conviction or seek a new trial. Misconduct by the prosecutor. Prosecutorial misconduct is an important writ of habeas corpus issue. It goes hand in hand with many of the other arguments discussed in this guide, such as ineffective assistance of counsel, the actual innocence. Okay, and when the actual innocence, that's when I was talking about miscarriage of justice. Okay, and that's what J-Bo referenced in her tweet with regard to her client. The newly discovered evidence argument. This is where the prosecutor engages in some form of misconduct. The core of this argument turns on whether the prosecutor committed an illegal act or engaged in unethical behavior or both. Typically, this misconduct on behalf of the prosecutor is aimed at securing a conviction against the defendant, or even worse, securing a harsher or lengthier sentence when the conviction is attained. Generally speaking, there are four broad categories of prosecutorial misconduct: one, failing to turn over exculpatory evidence, means Brady violations; using improper or knowingly false arguments; introducing false evidence; and or employing discriminatory tactics in jury selection, a violation of United States Supreme case law and the United States Constitution. However, it is noted that on a writ of habeas corpus, there are stricter thresholds to being granted an evidentiary hearing. As such, a prosecutorial misconduct argument needs to be brought off artfully and supported by the evidence, either from the record or newly discovered evidence. Okay? Actual innocence. One way to seek judicial interference of wrongfully incarcerated inmates is to seek an actual innocence argument in a writ of habeas corpus. So remember, I told you, innocence, an actual innocence argument or innocence argument is different from a not guilty plea. Or you have a defense and you're hoping to raise reasonable doubt based on the fact that your client is not guilty because of this, that, and the third. That's different than being innocent. You're saying that you did not do it, period. That there's no evidence and nothing like that which suggests you do it, and there's no evidence that's connected to your ass. So it says this is a very persuasive and strong argument to make on a writ of habeas corpus when brought correctly. Over the last 3 decades, DNA evidence and better forensic testing have emerged, making many new innocent arguments possible. So remember when I was telling y'all, when I was trying to tell y'all about what miscarriage of justice mean, and that dumb bitch made mockery of me saying, talking about DNA and stuff like that. I wasn't talking about DNA, and God, we wasn't talking about DNA as it relates to R. Kelly's situation and the miscarriage of justice. I was talking about DNA evidence as an example of how an attorney will go in and argue a miscarriage of justice because you're actually innocent, because you did not do it. You have evidence by way of DNA that prove that you did not kill this person or whatever. That's what I was trying to explain. Baby, I'm fighting a losing battle like this motherfucker here. Okay? It's about 25 to 1 on my ass. Okay, it says a court would generally look at the evidence, assuming it meets all criteria of a writ of habeas corpus. Therefore, under the actual innocence argument, the trial record cannot have previously stipulated the evidence. Okay, meaning, remember what we said a stipulation is? Stipulation is something that both the defense and the prosecutor stipulated to, meaning that they said, okay, we're going to allow this evidence. We have no rebuttal to this evidence or anything like that. We're going to allow it on the record. Okay, we're going to allow it in. So they stipulated to the evidence. All right. So they're saying under the actual innocence argument, the trial record cannot have previously stipulated the evidence. All right. So it has to be evidence that wasn't stipulated, that what hadn't been stipulated during the trial. Inversely, this is a new and additional evidence argument that now asserts the actual innocence. As with the new and additional evidence requirement, the writ of habeas corpus cannot include items that could have been discoverable, meaning um, it could have been placed in discovery and used in a trial because it was known, okay, at the trial, but merely were not. This is a fresh finding of innocence. Could have. Okay. Fresh finding of innocence. Says false evidence and actual innocence. It is to be noted that Penal Code section, or this is the California Penal Code, and to specifically allow you to bring a writ if there was false evidence that is substantially material or to the issue of guilt. Hold on. And false physical evidence that can prove your innocence. More highlights how this actual innocence argument is brought when the prosecutor knew of the false nature of the evidence. Oh, let me go back and reread this because I'm reading from a state. So hold on. Okay. So let me read this, okay? Because this is something I'm reading from a different state. It says it is to be noted that penal code number 1 and 2 specifically allow you to bring a writ if there was false evidence that it is substantially material or privative of on the issue of guilt. If there was false evidence that was substantially material on the issue of guilt and false physical evidence that can prove your innocence. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, highlights how the actual innocence argument is brought when the prosecutor knew of the false nature of the evidence. Now, I'm not going to say that that's the same argument as the situation with the motherfucking text messages. Not gonna say it is, and I'm not gonna say it's not. Cause see, hold on, it's not. Okay, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be because it's not. It's not devoid of the issue of guilt. Cause that, cause it if it's not there, it on the issue of guilt, it didn't prove anything with regards to his innocence or guilt anyway. And then when I played the elements back in my head, so I got the elements there. Okay, those texts, if we go with what they say in the streets about text messages, um, text messages show some kind of that he didn't do whatever. But when you get to the elements and what the prosecutors had to prove on what the jury had to use to make the decision dealing with the elements, then those text messages didn't show his guilt or innocence with with regards to the charge conduct. Okay, okay, and then false evidence is substantial material. Okay, that false evidence is substantial material. Okay, so that did not. Okay, first of all, which evidence would be false? All right, so that would be a problem now. First of all, you got to find what would be the false evidence, and then next on the next, you will have to um, show how those text messages would have anything to do with the guilt of those the charged behavior or the elements. So that's not going to be in this. That that's not going to work. Okay, and false physical evidence. That's a mute point because there is no false or fake physical evidence that was produced. So that's not going to get it. So it says, okay, so those three factors would not be there. Okay, so you got false evidence that is substantially material or privative on the issue of guilt, and false physical evidence that can prove your innocence. So I just went through it in my head, and and I know they're gonna holler about the motherfucking text messages. Ugh, ugh. Then that wouldn't be there, y'all. I'm not around there, so I can't see y'all. So okay, so and it says highlight. It says more on that penal code will highlight how this actual innocence argument is brought when the prosecutor knew of the false nature of the evidence, right? So the false nature of the evidence meaning, so the false nature of the evidence means that they would have to have known that the how the evidence is false, right? How it's fake. Like, in other words, be in on it. I thought I heard somebody pop up. Okay. So we're not there with that. Okay. New and additional evidence in actual innocence. One thing to keep in mind is that the fact that a writ of habeas corpus allows you to introduce new and additional evidence. This is a huge advantage to any other post conviction legal remedy. Actual innocence can be proven by new and additional evidence. As such, if a witness recants their testimony or a new witness statement emerges, you can introduce this new evidence of actual innocence. The new and additional evidence must be the kind of evidence that would have led to a different kind of outcome at trial. When brought correctly, this argument can be very strong and persuasive in a federal writ of habeas corpus. Jury misconduct. Um, it says they commonly go through court records and interview people familiar with the trial in asserting facts about the jury. If there's a strong showing or evidence of jury misconduct, they almost always will pursue this argument. This is also why they break up the writ of habeas corpus representation into phases. Phase one, they review the underlying records and credibility of the writ. If credible, they seek to maximize the likelihood of success. In this phase, we collect unnecessary supporting evidence in the writ. Number two, they draft up legitimate. The writ of habeas corpus is applicable. It says commonly a claim for jury misconduct arises when there is evidence that a jury member did independent fact finding or investigation on their own outside the parameters of the pending claim. There is evidence that a jury member, one or more, was improperly and personally biased against the defendant and not adequately challenged in the jury selection process. It says there is evidence that the jury discussed the case with non jurors. Specifically, they are instructed by the judge not to discuss the case with anyone. The jury discussed the fact that the defendant did not testify on his own behalf. On this point, a defendant has a Fifth Amendment right against self incrimination. The United States Supreme Court has previously held that right is for the innocent. A jury cannot even discuss the lack of testimony from the defendant while deliberating. This is specifically out of the jury instruction guide. Let me see. Jury judicial misconduct. Okay, so this is about the judge. Just like there can be prosecutorial misconduct, there can be judicial misconduct. This does not mean a deliberate act on behalf of the judge, at least not always. This can refer to a number of things, including the failure of the court to ensure the defendant's attorney is present at all proceedings. Oh, y'all hear that? Oh, wow. It says this can refer to a number of things, including the failure of the court to ensure the defendant's attorney is present at all proceedings. The Sixth Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees the right to counsel during all critical stages. And if the court fails to follow that right, you may be able to seek successfully this argument in a writ of habeas corpus. But he had a lot of attorneys. So that is true. But I didn't know that that is something that they can do on this particular writ. I didn't know that. Another form of judicial misconduct arises if the court allowed you to to be shackled in front of a jury. This jury cannot possibly be impartial to a defendant if the defendant was seen in handcuffs, a prison jumpsuit, shackle, etc. It's common for jurors to convict based on the feeling that a defendant looks guilty rather than the facts as they are presented at trial. A judicial officer has a duty to ensure that impartiality extends to you and your case. Listen, unlawful prison conditions. They say states notoriously suffer with poor prison conditions. A writ of habeas corpus is often a successful tool when you or a loved one are being physically, sexually, or emotionally abused during your incarceration. Lack of medical attention, neglect, and being deprived of food or water are also good writ of habeas corpus arguments. As such, if you meet any of these categories, it is generally recommended that you consult with an attorney as soon as possible to determine whether you have valid arguments to file a writ of habeas corpus. Unconstitutional law. This is more nuanced and uncommon argument, but if it is available, it is worthwhile to pursue. This argument refers to when a law is proven to be unconstitutional. So remember I was telling y'all that last night. That's also an argument when the law itself is unconstitutional and it was imposed against you. Generally, there is a constitutional mandate that laws are not overbroad or vague, so much so that a reasonable person is unable to tell what is deemed to be criminal conduct. If the law in your case meets that constitutional criteria, then you may be able to be successful in bringing a writ of habeas corpus. There are many more arguments that you can include in your federal writ of habeas corpus. Um, it says some arguments not discussed here include new and additional evidence of false evidence, um, perjured testimony, inmate partner battering, challenge denial of parole, and more. What did that fool say? Some, oh, child, she said that girl, that crazy ass woman said that R. Kelly took the Fifth Amendment. She said R. Kelly took the Fifth Amendment. Honey, R. Kelly never did take the stand. So how he took the fifth? You meant to say he just didn't testify. I ain't lying. She did say that. Ooh, child. Yes, y'all. So I went through that. So we got a good basis, a good start. And the next time I come on here, then maybe we can get in depth with this. But y'all, your girl got to go to sleep. So I sure do appreciate y'all coming through. And I hate to have put y'all through that tonight. But hey, fuck it. If I got to go through it, y'all going to. So anyway. Yeah, child, Karen. Oh, honey. Girl, I just don't understand. What do you mean? How you gonna take the field? And he ain't never even take the stand. Damn. I heard some shit about that law today. I don't even know what a splitting headache really feels like, but I feel like I goddamn had one. Uh, 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 uh. Yes, honey, yes. So, oh man. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and peace out. Let me see if this job is on my shit so I can see how am I gonna set my clock. Oh, there it is. Damn, shit. Okay, y'all. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. I love y'all and have a nice night. Sorry to put y'all through that, but we're gonna have to do these private lives, honey, because I can't do it no more. All right, I'll holler at y'all. Peace, be safe. Make sure you do something good for yourself and somebody else. All right, bye, y'all.